one of the MK members of parliament, and is a great leader in his community. Is well respected in his community. He's a great leader who takes care of his people in real life. He came out in parliament claiming and exposing that the politicians, the leaders who are projected in front of us to be our leaders, to be in cabinet, are not the ones who are running the economy, are not the ones who are running the country. They are just pawns. And he's also exposed the fact that the people who are running the country, the people who are running South African economy, is Mr. Johan Rupert, and it's also Mr. Oppenheimer, because they are the ones responsible for the economy and the mines and the strategic means of South Africa. I have a clip of him calling out the parliament and even speaking about how the land and the law of the land has been disrespected by the settlers who came into South Africa.
There is what we call a legal paradox, where a law that has no jurisdiction in a foreign land being used by the natives to comply. That is impossible. Okay, let me move on. Eluhatle in the army base yase Northern Cape. Kuno inkosi lapha uholele noToto. In 1911, their land was taken, and the army is now based there. But not just the army, also the minerals in their land. That's a richer spot in the Northern Cape. It is a bone of contention today, and the matter is not resolved. We are going there to solve that problem. And our land, by the way, I understand, ministers, when you say you don't have money. Money is not with you, the state. The person who's got money is Rupert and Oppenheimer. And there are two guys who are actually monopolizing the South African economy. I can take you back from 1917 when Ernest Oppenheimer established Anglo-America. Harry Oppenheimer after him, and Nicky Oppenheimer after him. 3 generations in over 100 years. The country is held at ransom and nobody's saying anything about it.
You just heard the member of parliament representing the MK alleging that this land is for black people and white people don't have a say to come here and implement the Dutch law and force black native people to follow this law. And he's also promising that the MK is going to be the one responsible for changing the law of South Africa, the Dutch law, and implementing African law. He's also speaking about the fact that this law was forcefully invented and forcefully forced black people to abide by this law and follow this law, because this law is not a native law. This law is not the law of the land. This law is not the law of South African black or African people. This law came with settlers, this Dutch law, and is claiming that the white people have taken our land, they've created their own laws on top of this land, and that is soon to end now that the MK is in play. And he's also spoke about the fact that this economy is not run by the leaders we claim or the leaders we would like to see in the forefront of the government. This economy is run by people who are in the shadows. He was even brave enough to even name them and speak about Mr. Johan Rupert and speak about also Mr. Oppenheimer, that these are the ones who are running the economy. These are the people who are steering the ship of South Africa. Thank you very much.